All right, here we go with some gameplay and general information on the game Hyper Scape, which is brand new out today. If you're watching this video when it first comes out, it's a brand new Battle Royale from Ubisoft Montreal, the makers of Rainbow Six Siege. But as you can see, this game is not Rainbow Six Siege. I know that everyone's going to see Battle Royale. It's like, I know what this game is, but it actually does a lot that shakes things up. And the start right here, the pregame lobby is an example. There's 4 different lobbies, one in each corner of the map. So not everyone is together off the start. And the other portion of this that is interesting is that then affects the drop-in. Everyone drops in from their lobby in the corner. So the 4 corners of the map have, oh my god, sorry about that, have people coming from different directions towards each other. So in other battle royales where you're all together and your distance is limited on how far you can get, it makes sense to try and get far and separate yourself from opponents and find weapons instead of hot dropping right away, unless that's what you're into. More power to you. You can cover the whole map in your pod here, but as you can see, parts of the map are already decayed out. That's like the circle in other games. It's already gone out of play, and since teams are coming from other directions, if you go too far, they're already going to be on the ground over there and have guns ready to slaughter you. So you're better off trying to pick a spot within your own quadrant of the map and find the loot. So the places are marked. The places with the yellow names have the best loot. And just try to get to the ground quickly, get loaded up, because this game is high action compared to most other battle royales. You need to be ready to go pretty much right away. So that says a bit about the drop-in, and that makes a big difference on the game right off the bat. In this game, like I said, mobility is a big deal. You can double jump in this game. You can get from roof to roof. There's a lot of mobility enhancements as far as like jump pads and stuff like that to get you vertically traveling up to rooftops and around. Really, since the whole map is urban, the only open space you find are like down streets like this or rooftop to rooftop. So that's where the long range weapons come in, but the rest of it is pretty close quarters and fast moving. So the decay, like I mentioned, where it's a circle in other games, in this one it comes in multiple directions. Now you can see people using the wall hack. I'll explain hacks in a minute, but the decay will close you off in interesting ways. Like you might end up having to run down one street that's safe and nothing else. And if you don't get out of the decay, yeah, it hurts you, but it doesn't kill you as fast as other. You can see I'm bringing back a teammate. I'll explain that in a minute too. It doesn't kill you as fast as the circles in other battle royales, but all of the buildings and everything decay. So then you end up with no cover, running wide open, and people can just pick you off pretty easily if you're out there. So there's no health to pick up. There's no consumables as far as health goes. You regenerate your health. There is a hack that gives an area of health to your teammates. When your teammates die, they become what is called an echo, which you can see my teammates were there. And an echo is, they're still in the game. They're not spectating you. They get to go all around and do whatever they want. They can scout for you. They can cover the entire map, but they can't be brought back unless they hit a restore point with you at the same time. And so that means they want to be somewhat close to you. And restore points only show up from killing other people. You don't have to be the one to kill them. Another team could, but when they drop a restore point and you can bring back your teammate there. Hacks, so you can see the decay here is wiping out the map. Pretty soon it'll all be black around me, and eventually, I don't think it's in this video, but the whole area would just be totally flat. Hacks are pickups on the map that give you special abilities like jumping high or having armor, and all of these add a huge variety to the game of what you can accomplish, and it's something to pay attention to. But every hack can also be fused 4 times. So there's 5 levels of every hack, and it increases the power. I have a video laying out all of the hacks and what they do. Go check that one out after this one for sure, and it'll tell you what the fuse levels and everything else do. You fuse it by picking up more of the exact same hack on the ground. So if you pick up armor and you find another armor, you can pick up, boom, you have a level 1 fused armor. It's super useful. They're a little bit hard to identify which hacks from a distance, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. The guns are the same way. You pick them up, you can fuse them. I have a different video outlining all the guns, the damage they do, and what their hack levels are. So definitely go check that one out too. So here you can see I've been killed. I am now a echo. Nobody can see me but my teammates. So I'm running with this guy, keeping track of him for my teammates in this instance. But you can do whatever you want. Getting to a restore point like I've done here, I found I can get on it and wait for my teammate to come and bring me back. It's a really fun way of handling being eliminated in this game. You're not spectating like a lot of battle royales like PUBG. You could sit for 35 minutes and watch your teammates play a game for literally no reason. Winning this game, you can win it like every other battle royale by killing everybody else, or you can win by picking up the crown and holding it for 45 seconds. So there's two different ways to go about it. It's a really interesting mechanic because it kind of forces things to happen a lot faster, and so instead of requiring a really tiny end game like other circles work in battle royales, someone can just go snag that crown rather than hunting everybody down, and now everybody's in a mad dash to kill that crown holder and pick it up for themselves. So as you can see, there's a lot of interesting ideas in this game, and I cannot wait. I think that there's going to be a really high skill ceiling for people with the hacks and the mobility. The people who come up with really creative ways to use the hacks and combine the hacks, like using armor and invisibility back and forth to basically be an invincible crown holder, or go between being invincible and invisible where nobody can find you. Like, there's just a lot of interesting potential that I think really good players are going to use, and I can't wait to see it. As you can see here, chasing down the crown holder when they have like a jump hack like that guy just had and you do not, makes things really difficult, and dealing with their teammates while you're in a mad dash to try and chase them down, also pretty difficult. The end game is all about teamwork, I think you're gonna see, which I failed to take care of my teammates here and we end up losing this round, but we did take second. I feel pretty good about that considering we were playing against some of the best gamers in the world in this early period. But I think you're gonna like this game. I really do. It's a fun time. All right, so that's the basic premise of Hyper Scape. The game so far, I'm really enjoying it. I hope you enjoy it too. If you like this video or found it useful, please hit that subscribe button and get over to the Twitch stream if it's live right now, because we got drops on so you can get into this game early and try and hunt me down. Stream snipe me a little bit. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Twitch.tv/thedirewolf. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.